Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to a new video on Quant, all right? And it's going to be a little bit of a sour video for me for Quant because I was looking at this level right here, around 130 and 132 for a breakout for the last 2 weeks. And we got very close a couple of times. I almost pulled the trigger, and then yesterday I saw it and I thought, all right, when we break out above that level, which we eventually will, I'll buy, all right? And what we did is we broke out. We got a beautiful break retest, so very bullish on Quant right now. Just to give you a summary of what's about to come. But I was sleeping. All right, so I'm a little bit bummed out. I still have my limit order set up right now for that level, but there's absolutely no guarantee that we'll get to that level. Maybe with a spike, all right, like a big spike, which will still come at some point of time with these funding rates. Maybe with that it can still fill. But at this moment, Quant is still just very bullish, all right? So let's talk about it. In general, what we saw, but first of all, you must know, I mean, Quant is a project with a very strong community, and I like the project as well. It's very novel in a lot of ways. It's a bit of an older project right now, which always, like Quant has never been the shiny crypto to invest in. But they've done their thing. They've enrolled institutions, etc. But apart from that, and that's even more important, if you look at Quant historically, it has always had these massive rallies at some point of time, right? So here, for example, you had the 24th of December last year was very bullish all of a sudden. But before that, it was even much more. Like right here, if you start to look at these numbers. These were two massive rallies, both at the start of 2023, when the whole market was bullish, but before that as well. Like Quant can have these massive rallies on its own, and that's very interesting, all right? Because what you see right now is that we had strong momentum right here. So let me draw something. Strong momentum right here, bit of a consolidation right here, breakout earlier this night. So now I do expect more bullish momentum. If we look at, but this is purely an assumption, I think if we look at the momentum and the real open interest behind it, that will also look bullish. Yeah, this looks bullish. So there's a lot of momentum. We just had a technical bullish breakout. We know the history of Quant, and we know the market circumstances, which are at this point of time still very bullish. I would be very stupid if I would be bearish on Quant. And I'm actually, and if you know me, you know that I try to always be realistic. But if I'm being realistic and I see the momentum we have and I know what Quant can do and I see this major bullish breakout, I think it's most likely, hopefully with a pullback, because that happens as well. And in these market circumstances, we have these bigger spikes down. So hopefully with a pullback, but ultimately I think 150 is very easy to do. That's basically just filling the wicks we made at the end of 2023. But after that, I do think we can go much higher, up towards, I mean, if you start looking at the targets, 165, I think that's easily achievable, 175 as well, and then we will start to think about 200. But that's a bit too far in the future. For now, I think this is most likely. And like I said, with that spike down, that's more of a joke, because I think it's most likely that we will get up to 150 now. If we break above that instantly, we'll get up to 160 very quickly. I think it's a bit more likely that we'll find some resistance there. That could lead to a bit of a spike down, but ultimately from there, I also do expect 150 and 148 to break to get up higher towards 160. So that's what I expect for now. I think that's everything you need to know. I'll keep you updated on this. I mean, it's obviously subject to change if Bitcoin really changes a trajectory right here. But like I said, Quant sometimes really just does its own thing. So I don't necessarily think that if Bitcoin turns a bit more bearish here, that would be bad news for Quant. But those are my thoughts. That's what you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.